Publishing, one of our diamond sponsors. Give Andy a huge hand. Andy?
Visualize this. Your company on the cover of a magazine. Your magazine. Our team can publish and distribute your very own customized print magazine in as few as 4 hours of your time for little to no cost, differentiating and positioning your company as a leading authority in your marketplace. Just ask us how.
Good morning, everyone. Now, I want you to just take a moment and think about how you are marketing your company. What tools are you using to position your brand in the marketplace? Well, we can go to the slides here. You know, if you're like most client partners that we work with, the typical things that we'll hear, we do some local newspapers, radio advertising, maybe some TV. We're, of course, doing digital marketing of all sorts. We're involved in our local community, and our salespeople are out networking in the business community at business events and so on. But I want to challenge you for a moment, because I'm willing to bet everyone here has competitors. Does anybody not have a competitor in their space? Any show of hands? Someone to find a new business model to go after today. Okay, everyone has competitors, and I'm willing to bet that some of your competitors are probably pretty good at what they do. Right? Well, if I ask them the same question, I'd probably hear the same answers that you do. So I want you to think about what really makes your company stand out. What makes you stand out and become a yellow tulip in the sea of red, which is your marketplace. Well, this is where we might be able to help. So just really quickly about myself, Andy Biting, my past business, I was involved in family business, doing retail garden centers. We were doing very well. I was at Birthing of Giants, and Verne kept talking about, Andy, you got to own the ink in your industry, because we were competing and always going after, competing with the big box stores, competing with other retailers like Costco, Home Depot, Walmart. And it was Verne who said, you got to own the ink in your industry. Whatever your customers are reading, have it come from you. And I don't know if you remember this, Verne, but we were at the gun room at the Endicott House at MIT, which many people know where that place was. And you said, Andy, why don't you guys publishing your own gardening books? Or maybe you should publish your own magazine. Well, we took that idea back, and we actually replaced our newsletter that we had been doing for years with a magazine. It was a huge success. Well, long story short, we actually spun out an entire company, Carle Publishing, own the ink in your industry, and this became an entire business for us. And in fact, we're creating magazines, customized magazines, really easy for clients of all sizes, doing 300 magazines to 100,000 magazines per print run, doing semi-annual, quarterly, bi-monthly, whatever you need, we do that. And in fact, one of my client partners that I'd like to invite up to the stage right now is Dr. Moat. He's the gentleman on the end here, and want to have him come up and express what is done for him in his business. So please welcome to the stage Dr. Moat. There you go, sir. So, Dr. Moat, if you could maybe just start by introducing yourself and Allure Medical Spa.
Sure, thanks, Andy. So I have a medical practice. It's a cosmetic surgery practice and some allied services. We have about 5 locations, about 180 employees. 99.9% of them women, so I've learned to work with women. And our customer base is women as well. And we've been really focusing on business like anybody else, on acquiring customers, increasing the size of sale, and repeat buyers. And I was here a year ago and met up with Andy regarding the publishing. And we looked at it as a way to communicate with our core customers.
Good. So let me ask you, what got you first started thinking about publishing your own magazine?
Okay. So we used to do a newsletter, and back when I started the business out, the newsletter editor, publisher, and developer was me. I got kind of sick of it. Our lists grew really big. We have about 130,000 people in our database, and I just kind of got burnt out on it. And what I liked was the idea of being able to contribute things when I want to. We said about 4 hours. I wrote some of the article I really enjoyed writing. I didn't have to write everything, and I had to do the layout. I had to make sure it was professional. So it was nice that I was able to work with a partner and make it easy to happen.
Yeah. So tell us what has been the effect for Allure Medical?
Okay, so when we first did it, like everybody else in business, the first thing we thought about is let's use this magazine to acquire new customers. And so we sent it out to about 50,000 lookalike people. Right now we know that we have 5 locations, and if you're a woman over 35 that lives within a mile of our primary location, there's a 1 in 4 chance you've been a customer in the past 2 years. Well, let's just increase that to 1 in 2 chance. Let's create more customers. So we put some coupons in the magazine and some special offers. We got really good response on that, better than we thought. And then we took the same magazine and sent it out again. We sent it to 20,000 active customers. An active customer for us might be somebody who comes in once every year and a half. In the subsequent 6 weeks, of the 20,000 people we sent it to, we had 3,200 people come in. And of that, 2/3 of them spent between $1,000 and $15,000 in the next 6 weeks, which is a big repeat buy for us. So it was an interesting way that we used it. I thought about it to gain more customers, but we realized this is a better patient retention system for us.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, and I was just sharing with you earlier, it's funny, we do partner with our client partners, and we had a call from one of your competitors that was quite upset when they called us and said, listen, we just saw this magazine, we want to do the same thing, just whatever it takes, where do we sign? And we said, hold it out. Our partner in Detroit, we can't do that, so we had to turn them away. Quite upset, but it's obviously getting the attention of not only your customers, but also your competitors.
Yeah, for sure. And one of our customers would be other physicians. So we have a group of liaisons that go out, almost like drug representatives, to doctor's office, bringing some patients in. And they've been leaving the magazine at the other physician's office for something to read that's updated. That's been pretty exciting because now we're getting the doctor bring their families in, they're referring to us. So it's been a good tool of authority.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Moka, we really appreciate the business. Thank you for coming up and sharing your story.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I want to challenge you, do you really want to be different? Do you really want to stand out? And if you do, we are doing a breakfast breakout session in room 18 tomorrow. You can be the yellow tulip, you'll see them red. At room 18, conference room 18, between 7 and 8, we'll feed you. And we're going to talk about the 3 pillars of marketing. That being print marketing, digital marketing, and events or face-to-face. We do both print and digital, but the print is what really stands out. And we're going to show you how easy it is to actually publish your own magazine and have your face on the cover instead of being an advertisement in somebody else's magazine. All you need to do, we have a booth outside. I'm just going to wrap up here. Come by the booth, get a Willy Wonka golden ticket. We have the chocolate bars to go with it. So come on by. We are limited to 50 seats. So come on by. We have 50 tickets to give out today, and you need the ticket for tomorrow morning. So anyone who's interested, we look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much.